Hey guys, it's Kim here. It is Saturday, August 15th. It is 9:27 in the morning. As you guys can see, I'm upstairs. My parents left for the lake this morning with my nephew. So I'm at home by myself for a few days, which is nice. I've been up since about 6. I didn't work out today just because, my stomach has been still a little upset from when I was taking Advil so much. But I think I'm gonna go and get some energy drinks today just to give my body a little bit of a break from having like coffee. And I'm tending to like realize that with my blood work, I'm gonna actually go through it on this video because yesterday I did film it, but I finally got all of my blood work about last evening, about around like 3ish, and so I'm gonna go through it with you guys and I'm gonna kind of talk about it, but I'm gonna shower of course first and wash my hair and just get ready for the day. I'm gonna go and see my grandma probably around this afternoon, so I'll probably go and get the energy drinks on the way or on my way back, or else I might go and see my grandma tomorrow, but I'll still go and get some energy drinks at the convenience store over here. It won't take long. But anyways, according to my blood work, everything is normal but my testosterone and PCO. Okay, so it used to be called PCOS, like it used to be polycystic ovarian syndrome. Now it's called PMOS, which stands for poly. I want to just make sure I'm saying this correctly. Google. I know it's PMOS. Polyendocrine metabolic ovarian syndrome. That's what it's known, and that's what it's called now, because not every female has ovarian cysts. So that's why they changed the name to polyendocrine metabolic ovarian syndrome. So there is still a chance with the fact that my testosterone, like everyone, like not just males, like yeah, that's the male gene, but it does not mean like that females don't carry it. Males carry estrogen, like we carry testosterone. We don't have like the big testosterone levels, but we do in females have like the natural, like we do have a neutral level of it, or a normal level of it. And sorry, my boyfriend just messaged me. Okay. Anyways, so I possibly still have that because testosterone, that's what they test for that. And then also my pelvic ultrasound will help, plus my pelvic ultrasound will indicate whether or not I have endometriosis or endometriosis, I think is how you say it. It starts with an A. But I'm kind of hoping I don't have endometriosis because that one just scares me. Because that one you possibly, like, I don't know what they do nowadays, like according to my mom, there's laser and everything, but according to like Pinterest and everything and any research I've done so far on it, If you do get diagnosed with the endometriosis, it's a hysterectomy and you can't have kids. So I love kids. So like, you can say I'm kind of like getting really into my head and everything, and that is fine if you guys want to tell me that. I know. But of course, I want to be ahead of the game. Like, I do want to have my research. So like, if I don't necessarily think I have the symptoms that endometriosis has. I know my symptoms are more endometriosis and PMOS. I don't necessarily think that I am along the lines of endometriosis. So I'm not too worried about that. It's more like, I'm kind of leaning towards the endometriosis and PMOS, yeah. Also known as PCOS. But yeah, it's not like I won't find out. Like, I have my pelvic ultrasound on a week from Monday. So on August 24th at 9 a.m. And then I go to see my doctor on the 25th for my pap test, which is totally different. A pap test, you get a women from, I think, 18 plus. I think it starts at 18. I can't remember. But like, it's more for cervical like to see if you have cervical cancer. That's what a pap test is for women. And usually they've come back normal, so like I'm not worried about that. I just know that I'm due for one. So my doctor called me and said, let's book you in for this. And so I decided I should have actually did my ultrasound this week so that my doctor could have my results by that doctor's appointment. But I think because I have my ultrasound at 9 a.m., my doctor should possibly have the radiologist's report by Tuesday morning. And my appointment for the pap test is at 10 a.m. on Tuesday, August 25th. So there is a chance she can have it. There is a chance she may not have it at that appointment, which that's totally fine. So yeah. That's pretty much all that it is. But like with my testosterone being high, above normal for a woman, it's good to know, right? And it doesn't cancel out PMOS or endometriosis. That's where the pelvic ultrasounds come in. So you guys can't, and like, don't comment down below and say, oh, like, you don't know. No, I don't know. I won't know till the pelvic ultrasound. Like, that's the thing. Like, I will not have a firm diagnosis until that ultrasound comes in. And but there is a great chance that I do have, if not just PMOS and endometriosis, or just PMOS. Like, there's just, but because I have symptoms of both, there is a guarantee, not just because my blood work, but there is a guarantee that they're gonna find something, because the last time I had an ultrasound, back when I was like, I think 17 or early 20s, they only did the outer, they didn't do a pelvic ultrasound. They just did like my organs because I had acid reflux. So they wanted to see like why it was so bad. And I had it on my liver, I had it on my gallbladder, my abdomen, kidneys, and pancreas. I never had an ultrasound on my pelvic wall, my ovaries, my cervix, my uterus. Like, I've never had that. So that is what this is. This ultrasound I'm going for is to actually figure out why my period since I was 13. And I'm sorry for the guys that watch my channel. I'm sorry for the whole TMI, but being an athlete, like usually being a hardcore athlete and training constantly, women's periods usually stop. Like you see it a lot in bodybuilders. Women talk about losing their periods on prep. That never happened to me figure skating. Like I was hardcore training on and off the ice. Like 6 to 7 days a week. Like my period never once stopped except for when I was 12. It stopped for a full year, and then at 13 it started again, but it was irregular the whole time up to now and very painful even before my period and after it until my next one. Like that is why I'm doing this, and also because I want to have kids. I want to make sure I'm okay. Like, I know that I can't control anything, so, and I know endometriosis can cause infertility issues, so it'll be good to have an idea of what I do have. So that's why, of course, I'm doing all this research. I'm posting about it. I'm making it an awareness that not everything on the outside is like what's inside of a person. Like there's always something internally going on that you can't see on the outside. So yeah. Anyways, I think I'm gonna go and shower, and then I will come and talk some more. Okay, you guys, I showered, I washed my hair. I am just looking at Amazon to see all the different pill organizers because I know I'm gonna have to get one, especially if I do end up getting the diagnosis I think I have. This piece of little hair is like sticking out. Because the ones that I have right now, I got for like more for like Advil. Like I got a pack of 3 of these, and this is more like allergy meds, Tylenol, Advil, my asthma medication, my chewables go there, Motrin, and then, you know, Sudafed or Gravel to go there. So it's just like, these are more to like just travel, not to like hold vitamins in. I used to have a vitamin container, but I got rid of it. But I'm looking for one that I can do morning, noon, afternoon, and before bed, because my stomach can only handle so many vitamins and everything all at once. So it's just like if I can find one that I can leave on the counter and just split it up into the whole day, that would be great. Because there are some things that I can get in like a powder form. Like magnesium, I know I can do that through like for a powder, but yeah. Anyways, I'm just trying to figure out, like I found one that I really like. I'll show you guys on my phone where I know I can leave it and it won't take up much room.
never heard of this writer, right? Oh, she's huge. The American Agatha Christie. Right, look.
So there's this one. And then it shows like, it shows that like your breakfast, your lunch, your dinner, and then I think before bed. Yeah. So like that's one that I would use like daily. Comes in other colors. It comes in like pink, purple, sky blue, and white. I'm gonna get it in the pink though, I think. And then here's another one that I would get to like travel, but I don't know if this is the one that I would essentially get. I don't know if this is the one that I would get, like to travel. It all depends on how long I'm traveling for. Like I will still have to bring like, do something. So like I'm trying to find one where I can keep it like, I'm just wondering with that other one, if I should get another one, but in a different color. And then get like the big one. And then I can kind of split it into the days, but it's just like, or there's this other one. I'll add it to my card and show you guys. Beige or brown. I think I'd go with beige for this one. So then there's this one. I added it to my cart now. This one is smaller, but it kind of does the exact same thing as the pink one that I would use daily. This is more of a travel one. So I kind of like that one, and it's beige, so it would go with any like suitcase or any carry-on. So I gotta think. I know I'm definitely gonna get this one for sure, but I don't know which one of these I would get like for travel. Yeah, I don't know. I like the 4 times a day one, but we'll see. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. And then a heating belt. I don't know if I get like a heating pad. I don't really I hate using my hot water bottle because it can tend to get a little too hot. So I'm looking at like the heating belts.
Chief wants this solved. That's why he's giving me a few more resources. All 3 murders? No, the priority's Fowler and McNally. We have 2 extra detectives on it right now. We're going through Fowler and McNally's life with a fine-tooth comb.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't even say this, but we have to consider everything, right? The common thread is mysteries and literature. Is there any chance that Terrence Duncan can be involved? He writes mysteries.
Don't necessarily like that one.
I had the same thought, but I don't think so. Duncan wears a size 11 shoe, and the foot impression at the scene was 12 and a half.
That's a relief because I'm going to see him this afternoon. How in the world did you find out Duncan's shoe size?
He rented a tux a few years ago. I routinely check former wear places because they always keep measurements.
Clever.
That's it.
You have to read it at his office? Well, I guess if you send someone a file, it can be leaked too easily. So you're going to JC? No, Terrence has a writing office off campus. I'll read it there. You should feel flattered. That's kind of cool. Okay, have fun. Oh, hi, sweetheart. It's me. I'm headed over to Terrence Duncan's office, but I'll pick up dinner and I'll be home around 7. I love you. Bye.
you at the office yet?
I'm almost there.
Grab me a coffee. I'll have the office open. Manuscript on 10. Go ahead and get started. You want a latte or something?
No, I'm good, thanks.
Okay. See you in 20 minutes or so. I really appreciate this, man.
Yeah, no problem.
Ah, there we go.
There's a name on the list here. Terrence Duncan. The guy taught for a short time over at Littlefield, and there's a Brown and Heaton connection.
All right, you got my attention.
There's a book there that they passed on because they stink about it. The rejecting editor on this book was Gerald McNally.
Yeah. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Okay, you guys, I am back. I'm going to make my Ensure Clear protein. I am mixing it with the Ocean Spray Diet cranberry juice? Cranberry. And then I have like these in the apple flavor, but I wanted the mixed berry. Again, soft food, so I had some rice, which I didn't finish. Parents got Chinese food for supper last night. So I just had the rice, fried rice with chicken and shrimp. I'm just gonna fill this up with some ice. And then I'll show you guys what I do. I think I showed it on, not this past Friday, but the Friday before. So, it doesn't mean, okay. So, you don't need that much ice, that's for sure. I think I'm gonna have like a refresher for supper tonight. Caffeine doesn't necessarily keep me up at night. I might do like a refresher and then I kind of might do like soft ice cream or something, like Blizzard or something. Just because my jaw has been a little sore today after the Chinese food yesterday and having 2 pieces of sourdough bread this morning. But yeah, I'll run this downstairs later, I think. Mind you, I have the light on still for downstairs, so I think I'll just run this down. And yeah, I filled up my water, so I'll have another one of those, but for right now, it is going to run this down. So I'll see you guys later. Okay, guys, I'm gonna take some Motrin because I was craving fries so badly. Like, it's hard to go from eating normal food to like a soft food, protein, and liquid diet. I'm not saying I can't do it. I was just really craving some fries, and so I made some, and now my jaw is a little sore. But I've noticed when I eat on my left side again, my right side will start hurting because it's in a normal position now, and I've been so used to favoring my right side and chewing on my left side when it was dislocated that now still chewing on my left side is starting to hurt this side. So I haven't taken Motrin for 2 days. So let's just say, you know, it's good, but also not good to like go back on what I've been doing. But again, I was craving fries, thought it would be good for my stomach. My stomach still hurts from the Advil. So of course, I'm just gonna grab the Motrin, the 200 milligram ibuprofen tablets. They're the little white ones. I take 2, which is 400 milligrams. So yeah. And then I'm just debating whether or not, like, with my weigh-in on Monday, I'm just wondering if I should do it upstairs versus downstairs. But if I do it downstairs, then I'm already down there to work out. But if I do it upstairs, then it's more stuff I have to haul downstairs because I only weigh myself once a week. I still have to drink my water, but I also still have my clear protein to drink. Plus, I still have to finish my refresher from Starbucks. I kind of wish I didn't go and get it if I got it in the morning instead. Because now it's just like, how am I going to drink it? It is the energy boost. So, of course, I have my journals to do later. I kind of want to go downstairs and grab my pajamas because it's already 5:16 and I usually like to get comfy. Plus, I want to heat up the hot water bottle, so I might go down and get it right away. And then have a nice, relaxing bath, I think. Because around 8 or 9, I'll do my journal. So, didn't really talk to my boyfriend much today. So, of course, I'll start with the 5-minute journal and I'll do the evening part. I'll do this part. So, I actually really enjoy this. It's like a really big habit when I'm doing my coffee. Or while I have my coffee, I'll do this. So tomorrow's just cardio and like I worked out Monday, Tuesday, and then my stomach has been very like bad, especially on my menstrual cycle. I finished it yesterday. Yesterday was my last day. So I was just getting really bad pelvic pain and I really want to get into the habit of doing some stretching, some yoga, and everything again. I used to do that, and especially if I have PMOS, which is polyendocrine metabolic ovarian syndrome. If I get diagnosed with that through my ultrasound, pelvic ultrasound, which with my testosterone being high, it is a possibility that I do have that. It was also known as PCOS. It's just that not every woman has ovarian cysts. So you don't necessarily have to have cysts on your ovaries in order to be diagnosed with that. And then also, I think I also have endometriosis. So, this is also the other journal, and I only write in this once a day, and that is at night. That is about how I feel all day, how my day went. So, just back into journaling. I've always loved to journal. So yeah.
What's the deal? Them two. Just want to take a look around.
So yeah, I should pull up my journal, like the, okay, so my 5-minute journal is done in black pen. So this is the black pen I use, the Paper Made Enjoy. That's what I use in this. And then in this journal right now is my pink Paper Made Enjoy pen. So that is, it's just easy. I like to always write in different colors. So, yeah. So yeah. Anyways, I think I'm gonna run downstairs quickly, just so I don't have to go back down. And then I kind of printed out my 5-year master business plan. So I do have to go to the grocery store to get my brother some sandwich meat and bread for his sandwiches for work Monday and Tuesday. Because I'll be taking him to work, so he doesn't have to pay for parking. He does fit testing for the university, for the College of Nursing. So I'm gonna run to Dollarama too and buy some notebooks so that I don't have to go to Walmart and buy them. So that way I can pick up another Starbucks tomorrow. I don't know. I think this is a little bit hard on my stomach. I think the Ensure brand is very hard on my stomach too. I don't know what's in it that is like making it hard. But there are a lot of minerals, and sometimes I think potassium can be a little hard on my stomach, acidity wise. But we'll see. I don't know. I do want to fill up the hot water bottle because I didn't use it last night and then my stomach was burning at like 9 o'clock. I should actually see how much Pepto-Bismol is because I finished the tablets, but I only have about that much left. But I have to remember, like, I started here when I started taking it. I actually prefer this a lot more than Tums, actually. But that's just because I have taken Tums all of my life, so it's, yeah. Tomorrow I also have to print stuff for my brother for the labels for masks for students, so that he has enough for the week. But also I am gonna go and visit my grandma again tomorrow. I only stayed for an hour and 15 minutes at my grandma's because I think I might go and see her in the morning. And then I'll be good. And then I'm gonna come home and do some of my research. Like I just want to be able to understand what they are before I get, like, before the diagnosis. And, like, because I definitely, like, birth control never helped me with my period symptoms like it was supposed to. I was on 2. I'll see if I have a package of it still, of 1. I thought I did. That's on Mom's. That's my chewable. Oh, do I still have chewable, like my asthma tablets? Oh, I only have 1 left. This is my asthma chewables. That's what they're called. And they're the 4 milligram. I can't remember, but the very first brand that I did for birth control was Yasmin, and then I went to one that started with an A. I think it was like Athena or something. I can't remember what it was called, so don't quote me on that. But yeah, I don't know. I would rather go on the pill again versus getting an IUD put in. Even though an IUD, there is a chance that it could help better. If that's the only reason I would get the IUD or go back on birth control is if my ultrasounds come back normal. But because my testosterone is elevated, like I would love to get my testosterone tested off of my period and see if it's still, like if it goes higher, because maybe on my periods my testosterone lowers. I don't know. Like I would just like to see, and maybe I'll get my doctor to retest it off of my period, and same with my thyroid, because like my thyroid is normal off my period and it's been normal, but also like my hair thins, so PCOS, also, like, which is now known as PMOS, hair thins, like, and weight gain. So it's just like my weight has been fluctuating for the last couple of years. Like I was 102 when I figure skated, and then I went up to 153, even though I was still working out, but maybe not as hardcore as I was like when I figure skated. But I was still working out, like I was still doing cardio, I was still doing all my exercises, and I was at the heaviest of my weight. And then 20 summer of 2022, I got back down to 102 pounds, and then 100, like, and then at the beginning of 2023, I started slowly gaining weight again, and I'm 124 now as of last Monday, but I was also, or as of Monday, but I was on my period Monday, like I got my period Monday, so I could have, like the week I was at the lake or the week I came back from the lake, I didn't weigh myself because I just didn't feel like it. And that week where I was barely eating, I probably lost weight. Whereas, and like my program, I changed my exercises. So like this past week was actually my first week on it, but I've just not been like feeling well. Like the one thing is with endometriosis, it can attach to not just your, like, to other organs. Like it can attach to your bladder, diaphragm, and like, so like, yeah, it can attach to other organs, and I've been having like really bad chest pain, and my diaphragm has been hurting. So like there are a lot of things where like, yeah, my blood work could be like normal except for my testosterone, but my ultrasound, like my pelvic ultrasound, will be more of what my doctor is gonna look at. And then if she does diagnose me with both PMOS and endometriosis, she will send me to a gynecologist or refer me to one. And then I'm still waiting on hearing from the TMJ and jaw surgeon to get my jaw looked at, since it reset by itself. But yeah, it's tough to like be at 34 and finally getting answers. because a lot of doctors, even a lot of female doctors, they want to just be like, we'll just put you on birth control. Well, at 17, I was still like, I was just like, okay, whatever. Like, I thought birth control was only if you were sexually active. Like, I didn't think it was like to regulate your periods until my doctor told me, like, no, you can go on birth control and we can see if it helps your periods or whatever. I was on it till I was 28 and my periods didn't change. So I told my doctor, I was just like, it's not helping. I don't want to be on it anymore. Like, I just stopped. So I haven't been on birth control for 6 years. And I was talking about another thing that is kind of like endometriosis, but it's a little bit more like worrisome. It's more like you no longer have fertility. Like, you're done. You'll never have kids. You can't even do IVF. I don't necessarily know how to pronounce it. I say it's endometriosis, but that's not that. I don't like it. Starts with an A, and maybe I'll put them in the description down below what each is and everything. But the one that starts with an A, that is the one. If you're diagnosed with it, it means you get a hysterectomy. So like, your uterus gets removed. Like, you can't have kids. So, but let's not say that's now, because doctors can do a lot more before going that route. Like, they can laser whatever is there to see if they can keep your fertility. So like, talking about that one, like, I will talk about it if I do get diagnosed with that one, but I don't think I have, like, let me pull up. I'm just gonna sit and I'm gonna pull up what the difference between the two are, and I can't even remember. I can't pronounce it very well. But we're just gonna pull it up on Pinterest, because I have so many boards on there that yeah. Anyways, I'll be able to tell you what the difference is between the two. Okay, just let me save this one thing. I'm gonna have a little bit of this refresher. This is the guava, the passion fruit guava refresher. I just don't get the pearls in it because I don't like to have the pearls all the time. I find them very sweet. Oh, it's not what I wanted. Undo. I don't want that. In the cottage cheese recipe, like, undo. Ugh. Let's see here. Jeez, this computer is so slow. I have like no space in this. Sorry. I gotta unplug my air fryer and wash out the dishes. I'll put the dishes on tonight. I just don't put the air fryer in. That's the only thing. Okay.
Tell me what else was at your crime scene? There it is.
Okay, let's go here.
Look in his hand at the camera.
I think it's in the endometriosis board. Let's see here. Oh yeah. Okay, so there's endometriosis and endometriosis. So I'm gonna do the symptoms for endometriosis, and then we'll go to the symptoms of the endometriosis. Okay, so for endometriosis, it's severe pain, chronic pelvic pain, pain during or after sex, infertility, bowel and bladder issues. Diagnosis is the laparoscopy, so that's like surgery, ultrasound / MRI, and pelvic exam. So that's a pelvic ultrasound, which I'm getting on the 24th. Treatment options for that is pain meds, hormonal treatment, laparoscopic surgery, and then fertility treatments. The endometriosis is heavy periods, severe cramping, large clots, enlarged tender uterus, constant pelvic pain. So diagnosis is pelvic exam, ultrasound, MRI, biopsy, and then treatment is pain meds, hormonal therapies like birth control, IUDs, instrumental ablation, and hysterectomy. So like I'm kind of scared because I actually do have both of those symptoms of both. So there is a chance that I can be diagnosed with both of those. And also PMOS. So let's go back to my boards and I'll read you guys what the PMOS symptoms are, which kind of sucks and kind of scares me. So common features is irregular periods, acne, excessive facial or body hair, weight gain, insulin resistance, hair thinning, mood changes, fatigue, and sleep disturbance. So I have irregular periods, I have weight gain, I have hair thinning, I have mood changes, fatigue, and sleep disturbances. So like there is a chance where I can have all three, which I'm kind of hoping that I will only be, like I know I'm getting ahead of myself before I have my ultrasound. Like it's another week and I actually should have booked it for this week. but I booked it for a week later. So it's, I know there's gonna be nothing I can do but change everything, and I'm going to have to accept whatever comes back. Do I want to have the endometriosis? No. Do I want to, do I want to worry about the fact that I might not be able to have kids? Yes. But does that mean, like, I can't spoil my nephew or marry someone that has kids and kind of, like, enjoy kids that way? Like, there are other ways to build a family. But will it be sad to not be able to have my own? Yeah. But again, I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself, and I am very in my head right now about it. So I'm just being honest with how I'm gonna go into everything. Like, I know there is a chance that the ultrasounds can come up negative, but doesn't mean that my doctor won't send me to a gynecologist or a endometrius specialist to actually see, because again, not everything will show up on ultrasounds, plus there is an MRI that I can do for it as well, so there is a chance that if the ultrasound doesn't come up with anything, she could request that I do an MRI or see a gynecologist first and go from there. So it's not like it's gonna be the end of the day if nothing comes up on my ultrasound. So, because I know that there is something, and there is something wrong because my mom has fibroids. So there is a chance that I can have fibroids, but I also know that there is something else, and I also know that if my mom and my grandma have fibroids, there is a chance I do too. But like, I know there's a lot of guys on my channel, and I'm sorry, you guys, that this is like a little bit of a personal TMI, but I have guys on my Instagram, and they read all of my posts. Yeah. So I guess we'll see in a week. It's a week Monday, so like I said, I want to do all my research and just have everything so that if anything, I'll be able to do some thinking. So yeah, it is tough. Like, it is tough, especially being in your own head. And my mom kind of laughs because in a way, I'm worried. And I don't know. I don't know what I would do if I had to make that decision. If I got diagnosed with the endometriosis or all three. Like, I just don't know what I would do. So I'm kind of hoping that I don't get diagnosed with all three. I hope I just hope that I am, like, because my iron is fine, my glucose is fine, my hemoglobin is a little high, but other than that, I'm pretty good, for, like, blood work. Like, other than that, my blood work is normal, though, out of those two things. I think another thing was high. I can't remember which one. But there was another thing in my blood that was high. But I just can't remember what it was called. But yeah, testosterone is for PMOS, which used to be known as PCOS. So yeah, like, but then again, there's gonna be a lot, and I hope to have my results for my ultrasound by the time I go to see my doctor on the next day after I have it. But there's a chance that I won't have it yet. But yeah. Anyways, I am gonna go down and grab my pajamas because I am in the hot water bottle, because I will end up heating up the hot water bottle for my stomach. And I'm probably gonna go and have a nice hot bath right away. So I will see you guys later. Okay guys, so I found out that actually you can still have, you're not necessarily, like, for the endometriosis, you don't necessarily have to have the hysterectomy right away. Like, that's like the last option to do after you've had kids or tried to have kids. So it's kind of like endometriosis. It's just, that's like a very, like, beyond one. Like, yeah, you're gonna have fertility issues with endometriosis and endometriosis no matter what. But the last straw for, like, there's a lot of treatment that you can do. So, like, for endometriosis and endometriosis, and PMOS, it's more like stabilizing your hormones. So I will possibly have to go back on some sort of birth control or some form of birth control. But because birth control never helped me with my symptoms since I was 17, since my period symptoms never changed, I probably would not do birth control. I would try to do some other form of other form of hormone stabilizing, something like that. I would try an IUD, I would, but I've heard they hurt. Because that gets put right up into the uterus. And then the other thing is, I think, surgery. So it all depends. Like, with the ultrasound, I could be referred to, like, a gynecologist for PMOS or PCOS. PCOS is the old name for it. It's now PMOS. And then endometriosis specialist. So, and then I think the endometriosis is the same specialist as well. So, yeah, it's like I've been so in my head. I had a little breakdown because, of course, I want kids. So, knowing that endometriosis, you like later down the road, you'd get the hysterectomy, but that would be after you tried to have kids. And of course, I do want kids, so I will not do the hysterectomy until I have a kid or two. But endometriosis and endometriosis, there are a lot of complications with pregnancies, as far as I know. I still do want to do a lot of research on it so that I know going into not just the pelvic ultrasound, but like my doctor's appointment the next day when I go for my pap test. I want to talk about my blood work. I want to hopefully talk about my pelvic ultrasound at that appointment too, so that we can figure out what the next steps are. And yeah, it's, in a way, it's a little scary because I'm in my head and I just want to know. And there's a possibility I could have all three. Like, I have really bad stomach pain right now, so I'm probably going to take some Pepto-Bismol right away, and then I'm gonna probably go and pick some more up when I'm done at Independent tomorrow morning, because I'm gonna be over there and there's a Shoppers right next door to Independent, and I do need some more Pepto-Bismol. It soothes my stomach till for a couple of hours, so I'm trying to hold off. I won't go to bed till 9, but it sucks because of course I want to get up and do my workout. And I know if I'm up at 3, it's gonna suck. But I'll put the hot water bottle on my stomach tonight. I ended up sleeping on the couch last night. I don't know why. I just got really comfy downstairs and I fell asleep. But yeah, like, I'm just, in a way, I'm just worried. But in a way, I know I'm gonna have answers. And I had a little breakdown because I know about the endometriosis, but the endometriosis is a little bit frightening, but I have symptoms of all three. So PCOS is weight gain. That is one of the symptoms. Even though I drink a lot of water. It's gonna feel so weird to go, like, my ultrasound is in 9 days, so we'll see how it goes. I think my mom's gonna come with me to my appointment on the 25th of August, because it's the day after my ultrasound. So hopefully, my doctor will have my ultrasound results by then. But
911, when it's your emergency.
there's a chance she might not. So,
Is this a medical emergency?
but yeah.
Sir, what's your name? Sir?
My stomach hurts, so I'll probably go lay in bed right away with the hot water bottle. I just don't feel well, to be honest, you guys. Like I said, even outside my periods, I have stomach pains, I have pelvic pain, I have like, it sucks. It's always been like this, and I just finished my period yesterday was my last day, and it's just unbearable. So I think I'm gonna heat up the hot water bottle and go lay in bed, and maybe, I don't think I'll hear from my boyfriend. I haven't heard from him since 9 this morning. Yeah, he's been busy, so I don't blow up his phone, because when he doesn't reply or hasn't read a message from me, he's busy with work, or he's busy with friends or whatnot, and I just let it be. So yeah. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. I don't know if this is something, but yeah, I did fall asleep, or I rested my eyes and tried to. I might have to shut down my computer. But I want to see if I can get some of like the vitamins I might have to. Like, I kind of want to run to Dollarama and get some notebooks, but I think I'll do that later. I decided to open up another energy drink, because I've just been not feeling good, and it's actually settling my stomach, so I might actually go and get like ginger ale or like Pepsi Zero, like a little like the little bottles, because anytime I was sick in like school, I would always get like a ginger ale or something, because the bubbles always settled my stomach. So yeah, I had this yesterday. I don't know if I'm gonna have it today. If I go to see my grandma, maybe I'll make one. But I think if I get any energy drinks or anything, they'll be what I'll have instead of coffee for a bit. But yeah. This is my cup from yesterday. I'm gonna wash it out and save it so that I can actually use it for this or for like my energy drinks. So, and then the other one from today is left in my mom's bathroom. I want to see if you can get liquid vitamins. I know there are some that do it in liquid, but I don't know. I know you can get omega-3s in like liquid. But like I would like to just get some like, B12 and B6. And I would like to get like some of my vitamins in like a liquid form, like drops. But my computer is just being very slow, so I need a new laptop. I should actually text my uncle and say invoice needs to be paid. But yeah, okay. Anyways, I will be back. If I do go anywhere, I'll probably go to like Dollarama. So yeah. Anyways, I will see you guys later. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna actually clean this so that I don't have much to clean. Of course for lunch, or like, yeah, I had noodles, but that was just because I thought maybe it would help with my burning in my stomach, but it didn't. So I'll probably eat again at around like noonish. What time is my second meal supposed to actually be at? Meal 2 isn't supposed to be till 12. Yeah. I don't know, I might run to Shoppers and get the Pedialyte freezies because they'll feel really good on my jaw right now. Especially after I ate fries last night for supper because I was craving them so badly. I'm gonna just toss the dishes on. The dishes that are in the sink, I actually have to wash them by hand because I don't like putting them in the dishwasher. I still have my Starbucks drink. But that's okay. I still think I'll go and get I'll still go and get the energy drinks because like really energy drinks are nice to have every once in a while, but then again I have my doctor's appointment next week, the day after my ultrasound. But the thing is, you can easily hide like an energy drink in a tumbler. Like, not all energy drinks are full of color. So anyways, I gotta rinse all of these yet. My stomach is still bothering me and like it sucks, to be honest. It really does. I'll maybe go and see my grandma later. I have to do my nephew's pool because like I don't think it's gonna get in the 30s where we will be able to have the pool out. Like if we do, I'll just probably use like a the garden or the water hose and just spray him and let him spray me. Because at the same time, it's just how it's gonna be, and I have to go brush my teeth again. But I'll probably go and have a bath because I'm gonna put on my sweats, I think, my stomach. I'm gonna show you guys, but there is a thing called PCOS belly, and then there's also called an endo belly. And then there's also called an endo belly. So I kind of have an idea that, like, I'm not trying to like self-diagnose you guys. I'm like myself. I'm not trying to. I'm just telling you guys that I do have the symptoms of everything. But the only way I'm actually possibly gonna be able to get diagnosed is through the ultrasound and then seeing a gynecologist and a endometriosis specialist. So like I'm not saying that just because my blood work came back as like my testosterone was high, that is normal. Like, well, it's not normal. It usually indicates like PCOS, or now known as PMOS, which is like the polyendocrine metabolic ovarian syndrome. So yeah, it's I'm not saying that I don't have PMOS. I'm not saying I don't have endometriosis. I'm not saying I have endometriosis. I won't know until I see my doctor on the 25th and until I get my ultrasound done. Because I'm not just getting a normal ultrasound where they're gonna look at my organs. They're gonna look at, I'm also getting a pelvic ultrasound where they're gonna look at like my ovaries, my pelvis, my uterus, my cervix. Like, there's just so much that is gonna be happening on the 24th. Like, it'll be a week. It's 8 days today, so it'll be 7 days tomorrow till my ultrasound, and then my doctor's appointment is 9 days today. Because I see my doctor on Tuesday for a pap test, which I kind of explained what that is. So yeah, it has nothing to do with my periods or what I'm getting tested for or the ultrasound or whatnot. But I'm kind of hoping, because I know at that appointment we'll probably talk about the blood work. We'll probably talk about the ultrasound if it's in, because like I really don't want to have to do another trip there. So yeah, I just cleaned the air fryer from last night. So now the only thing I have to do is put it away, which can wait till later. It's not like I have to do it right now. but I am thinking about. I probably won't do the pool and the golf clubs till this afternoon. Just because my stomach is like not feeling good. And like sometimes I think the sweetness of the refreshers can actually bother my stomach too. So that's also kind of the reason why, like, coffee does sometimes bother my stomach. I shouldn't say it doesn't. It does. And that's where I think I need to drink like tea or something. But there is lots of Chinese food left, so that's what I'll be having for lunch. But my phone needs to charge, and I think I'm just gonna go and read my book and finish this, and then I will be back. I do have a little bit of a headache, you guys, so PCOS and endometriosis do cause a little bit of headaches. So my jaw pain was not, like my jaw was not the only thing that was causing me my headaches.
This is a compendium of mystery murders. It takes methods. Please cover nicotine? That's right. Poisons. Okay, nicotine. There's a few.
I do like getting the refreshers with the energy boost now. My little nephew is over at the lake and he's a little ham. I'm gonna show you guys what my mom sent me this morning.
Thank you. Horse.
Oh wait, yeah, this was him this morning. And then this was him last night. It was so funny. My mom was like, he's being goofy. And in the back is my dad. He's such a little ham. Yeah, so I don't have my nephew today, don't have him tomorrow, don't have him Tuesday, I'll probably see him Wednesday if they come home Wednesday, but yeah. It all depends on when, I guess they're gonna go off by my nephew. So I'm tired, you guys, and I really don't want to do any work today. But I need to, so I need to do a post today. So yeah. Anyways, see you guys later. Okay, you guys. I'm going to actually warm up a few things. Ew, I don't know what that was in the sink, but oh well. I'm going to kind of let these soak. I haven't washed them in a while, so they do really need a good soak. Also, I have to go to the grocery store and get some sandwich meat and some bread for my brother for work tomorrow. I'm gonna also probably pick up a refresher, more like at Starbucks after I'm done at Dollarama, but I have to wait till they open up because I want to get a couple of notebooks. And then I think for lunch I'm going to have a protein shake with cucumber salad. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So these should soak. I am not gonna put I have to wash out the air fryer, so that's also why I'm letting the things soak. And then I think I might get some more coffee syrups. I don't know though. We'll see. My mom hasn't texted me yet. I wanted to see how my nephew slept at the lake. He's up at the lake with my parents right now, so it's nice. But I'm also like not feeling good myself still. So again, I have 9 days till my ultrasound, and I'm kind of hoping that my ultrasound report from once the radiologist looks at it, I'm hoping my doctor will have it the following day for when I go in for my pap test, but there's a chance she won't. Also, there is a chance that she will end up calling me. Also, I sent my uncle an invoice on, I'm giving him now 7 days to actually pay the invoice, which I don't see why he's ignoring it when I have text messages. Like, I have enough evidence to take him to court to get him to pay it. Like, I really do. I have documentation. I have everything. I have text messages of him saying he's gonna pay me. I just have to be patient. I went through all that in the video updating my relationship with this uncle, and yeah, it sucks, but at the same time, it's just like, you have an unpaid invoice, which I also have to send a letter to Revenue Canada because I really need them to send me those 2 tax refunds that they actually put on my GST number, which was not fair because I needed that money. That was like $6,000. So like, it pisses me off that my uncle put me in this debt. So yeah. But anyways, like, I know I can take him to court, but it's just like, if I'm going to take him to court, then I want to take him for like the whole invoice that he owes me, like the whole actual invoice, like not just the not just the last 5 years, the whole 12 years, but it's, I don't know. My uncle was so good at telling me what I wanted to hear and then doing the opposite, so I'm not surprised actually. I'm extremely tired. I didn't sleep very well last night. I wonder if I should actually take some Motrin for my jaw. I don't think I'll get Pepto-Bismol because I just don't feel like going to Shoppers. Motrin doesn't really hurt my stomach. It's more like the other thing hurts my stomach, Advil. But yeah, I will see you guys later. Good morning, you guys. It's Kim here. It is Sunday, August 16th, and it is 5:38 in the morning. I'm really not supposed to be up till 7. Like, Saturdays I wake up at 6. Sundays I'm supposed to wake up at like around 7 because it's not a training day. It's more of a rest day, but I still get a little bit of cardio in and a lot of stretching, but yeah, I've just not been feeling good, and when I'm anxious and stressed, my stomach gets really bad, So anyways, I'm gonna go make some coffee. As you can see, this needs to be washed out, but I have to clean my coffee maker later anyway, so I'll do all my cleaning downstairs later. I'll probably, while I put my mom's robot vacuum on. But I also this morning want to go to like Independent and then probably go to Shoppers and get some more Pepto-Bismol. So yeah. I will go make my coffee and then I'm gonna come up and do my 5-minute journal. This is the only journal I pick up in the morning. And then I do this one and this one in the evening because this one I write my thoughts throughout the like from all day. Yesterday's was kind of emotional because I was so in my head where I kind of talked about that I might not be able to have kids if I get diagnosed with endometriosis. But that's not the case anymore. Like maybe in the 1920s that was the case, but now there's other things to do before that. Like you're still able to try to have kids if you're diagnosed with that. I think I have all three. Like I think I'm PMOS, which used to be known as PCOS. I think I also have endometriosis and endometriosis because I have all the symptoms for all three. But the only way that can be confirmed is partially an ultrasound, at least an ultrasound, like a pelvic ultrasound for PMOS. But then if like my ultrasound comes up like normal and there's like no signs of endometriosis or endometriosis, that doesn't mean it's not there. So like I'm getting, I think, a regular ultrasound to look at my organs and then also a pelvic ultrasound. So I'm getting 2 in 1. I believe that's what my doctor called for, was a normal ultrasound, which looks on the outside with the ultrasound machine, like kind of like it would if you were pregnant. I think that's what I had when I was 20. And then I think I'm getting the pelvic one that actually looks at the inside of my like uterus, my ovaries, my cervix and everything. So I believe that's the type of ultrasound. I think I'm getting 2 done. Because like endometriosis can actually attach itself to not just the uterus wall and not just your ovaries, but it can attach to other organs like your diaphragm, your bladder. There's so many. So like I want to do my research so that I go into not just my ultrasound appointment, but my doctor's appointment the next day. So like my ultrasound appointment is on the 24th, and then I see my doctor for my pap test on the 25th. And the pap test has nothing to do with nothing to do with PMOS or endometriosis or endometriosis. It's totally separate. A pap test looks for cervical cancer in women. I believe it's also ovarian cancer. I also think that's also what a pap test does, but I would also have to double check because I'm not really sure if ovarian cancer is also checked with pap test. I do know the cervical cancer is. So and usually that comes back normal for me. So it's done every 2 years. So I am actually really due for one. I'm just debating whether or not to make coffee or just wash this. I think I'm just gonna wash this. I'll get a coffee when I go to get my brother some sandwich meat. I think I'll just kind of let my stomach kind of settle because I am not feeling good. That is for a fact. I redid my intake form, so it is a little bit longer, but like, because I'm an athlete coach and not just a strict bodybuilding coach, because of course I haven't competed in bodybuilding yet. I'm doing my own thing there, but doesn't mean I don't know anything about bodybuilding. I grew up training in the gym and at home for figure skating, so it's not like I don't know how to train people who want to train at home and who want to train at a gym. Like, I know, like, I miss the gym, but financially right now, working at home is just where it's at for me. So yeah, I'm just gonna load up my computer. I should actually get into doing some yoga and everything. I just feel like I'm nauseous and want to throw up. And yeah, so I want to go to Dollarama and get a few notebooks. And then I'll probably, because Starbucks is over there, so I'll go to Independent, get what I need from my brother, and then I'll go to the dollar store. And I only need to get 2 notebooks. Because endometriosis and endometriosis can go in the same
Hey Frank, I called your office.
the same
Got your coffee? Do you know Dr. Blake?
notebook. Oh, excuse me. I have my water. I think my first meal is at like 9 today. Yeah.
You mean like you
No, like you drank it. Read it down. Insecticide for one thing. It's very calm. You drank it. Suicide? Maybe. Unless someone gave it to him. And that would be murder. What was the whiskey? Adultery?
Tomorrow's a weigh-in day, so yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna do my 5-minute journal, and then I am going to get this video edited, I think this afternoon, so that it can be up for tomorrow. So yeah, I will see you guys later.